Hey guys! So back with my second video of my revival. That's what I'm gonna call it. The video was inspired by Jacqueline from J Book Lover. I will link the original video down below and her channel, so you should definitely go subscribe. I love all of her videos. So today I'm gonna be talking about the books I'm gonna read this summer, and I plan on reading a lot of series. We did hashtag series summer. So I'm really excited to make this video. I think it's a great idea, and there's so many series on my TBR that I need to read that I haven't gotten to yet. So the first series I want to read is Let's Take a Trip. The first one is The Lunar Chronicles by Melissa Myers. And then the second one, I want to finish the Harry Potter series. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about them since you've seen how pretty they are on my bookshelf. So I have had the Lunar Chronicles for over a year now, but I've always been like afraid to finish or start the series because the last book wasn't out yet. The last book is out now and I haven't started them yet. So it's just a little bit of me being me and just putting it off. And then the Harry Potter series, I'm trying to savor them because I've never read them before, and I was obsessed with the movies when I was younger. I was much more of a watch the movie kind of kid, and now I'm a read the book kind of girl. So definitely trying to take it all in and take my time with them so I can enjoy them to the fullest. The next series I'm going to be talking about is Angel Fall by Susan E. So here are the books. I ordered these books for my birthday. I've been meaning to read them ever since, but I haven't gotten to them. And it's like an angel apocalypse, and the covers are so simple and so pretty. I kind of love it. This one just like draws me in, like I want to get to it. The next series I was a little skeptical about when I first heard of it, and that is the Vampire Academy series by Richelle Mead. I'm not going to be able to fan them like I did with Angel Fall, but I will hold them all up. So I was like, when I first saw these books, I was like, oh, that doesn't look like a series I would be into, but being on BookTube, you hear some things. And everyone seems to really love these books. And they always say, oh, don't judge a book by the cover for this one, because actually the story is amazing. So I picked them all up at my local half-price books, and I decided to give them a shot. So these are definitely going to be read this summer. The next book, I think I got these 2 years ago almost, like when I first started doing BookTube, and I have just been putting them off so much because I'm afraid that, because I've heard so many good things about them, it's almost like I don't want them to not be in my TBR, if that makes sense. So, but this one is the Ruby Red trilogy. I mean, it's time traveling, and I love that. I was a big fan of Doctor Who. I cannot wait to read these, and I honestly love these covers. The older ones are really, even prettier. It's insane, because I think this is just so pretty. The next series I have is a much more contemporary series. I am a weird reader. I have to split up my fantasy because I'll get in a ginormous reading slump if all I read is fantasy, and I freak out and can't read anything else. So I like to split everything up a little. So that's why I have chosen the Anna and the French Kiss, Lola and the Boy Next Door, and Ilsa and the Happily Ever After trilogy. First of all, these are just so colorful and beautiful, and I just love them. So I cannot wait to read these. My friend has been telling me to read them for the whole year this year. As soon as we became friends and realized we're both so obsessed with books. I have had the first two for a while, but I was waiting to get the third one in paperback, so I had to wait a while for it to actually come out in paperback. And then I finally got it, and then I put off reading them again because that's what I do, and I've been in a reading slump for a really long time. So I plan on reading these, tackling this summer. The next trilogy I would like to read is the Grisha trilogy. So I met Leigh Bardugo at the beginning of the year at a book conference, and I went up and I had all of her books, and I got them all signed. And she actually borrowed one of my books, and it was kind of cool. But I went up there, and she's like, oh, who's your favorite character? And I was just like, I haven't read them yet. So I felt really awkward, but she was super nice about it. She's like, oh, that's okay. You're new to the series. Welcome. And I was just like, yeah, I'll read them as soon as I can. But, so she signed them all, and I find that really cool. So I definitely plan on tackling these. I feel like I'm really gonna like them. The next series I plan on reading is was recommended to me by a friend of mine 2 summers ago. And she said this was one of her favorite series, and I've really heard mixed reviews about it, so I was kind of surprised, so I decided to pick them up and give them a shot. And that is the Hush Hush series by Becca Fitzpatrick. And I feel like I'm definitely going to like them because it's kind of like the type of book that I usually like reading. So I definitely decided to give these a shot just because we had kind of similar reading tastes to begin with. So I figured I'd probably like them too. And the last series I'm going to talk about is the series I am currently reading, and oh my god, is it so good. And that is the Throne of Glass series. The first one is over there somewhere because I am almost done with it. I have like 40 pages left and I'm freaking out because I don't want it to be over because it's so good, but then I'm like, oh, this much more. Like, I love it so much. Like, I don't know why I put off reading it for so long. And there's going to be 2 more books after these. Yes, I also really want to get the hardcovers because my paperback is peeling. Like, there's like a plastic coating on top. I have the UK editions that I bought when I was in Ireland, and it's like peeling. And I'm just like, no, don't peel. My life. These are amazing. I already know it. So, and I've heard so many good things about this, especially from BookTube, so I'm definitely really excited to read these. This is probably going to be the first series I'm going to read. After I finish Throne of Glass, though, I have to read The Crown because, oh my god, it's the end of the Selection series. So, if I do not get to all those books, I will not hate myself. I gave myself a huge TBR for the summer. I think I could probably do it, but at the same time, I'm afraid I may stray when a new release comes out or when I see a pretty shiny book and I want to buy it. So, I am not set to this, but I would like to get to all these books and maybe more. So, let me know what you guys want to read this summer. I'm sorry for the long, dragging on video. It's about time though, isn't it? So I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment your favorite color too. Bye!